Um, Hi, hi guys. I guess so. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a very long while since you guys last saw me. As you can tell from the title of the video, it says 2 years, but then it's actually almost 2 years. February 2022 will be 2 years since I started YouTube. November 2022 will be 2 years since I posted. So almost. I don't know when you guys are going to see this video, but yeah. So welcome back. I asked you guys actually to ask me a few questions just to make everything easier. So I'm just going to go through the messages or the replies you guys sent me, and then I'll answer. Lots of you guys asking this question: why the break? Why exactly did you keep us waiting for 2 years? I didn't intentionally keep you guys waiting for 2 years. A lot of things went on. I think I had like burnout. I just didn't feel like doing lots of things. It just became so indifferent because I was trying so many things and they weren't working out for me. So it kind of affected everything I was doing. But I've come to realize that it's life. That after school, most of you would know that I went for Miss Malaika. I just qualified for the auditions, and when I went, I wasn't picked. That's a whole other story on its own. And if you want me to do a story time on that, I can do that. You just have to let me know and I'll do it. If not, I'm not going to talk about it. Besides, it's past. The way I prepared for it, guys, I've been watching Miss Malaika since childhood, and I made a lot of notes. Like, I have the book here. I wrote down the questions. I was so used to the questions and everything, but like I said, that's another story on its own. So yeah, basically I wasn't picked when I went for the auditions. That was another thing that broke me down, kind of. It was one thing after the other. So I was also working on certain things which I can't really talk about, and it wasn't working. It was just like disappointments after disappointments after disappointments. Like, nothing was working, and it was so annoying and it was tiring. I kind of felt like I wasn't going anywhere, or I wasn't doing anything with my life because nothing was working out for me. So it wasn't intentional, but here we are. This video is everywhere, please pardon me. I can't really find the questions. I remember writing some things down in my notes, like topics I'll be talking about when I'm to do this video. So I'm just going to go through that instead. My phone, yes, my phone was messing up, guys. That was also one of the main reasons why I stopped posting on YouTube, because I don't know what happened, but I don't have a vlogging camera, so I use my phone, and I was using an 8 plus, and when I was using the 8 plus, I don't know what happened. The space was another thing altogether. Like, they're telling me the space was full. I had to buy what's from iCloud, but then the camera was also messing up because anytime I open my camera to film, it just goes black. Like, I don't know why it does that, or it did that. It still does that. Sometimes it will come, and when I start filming for about like a minute or some 30 seconds, then it just goes off again. Sometimes I'll be filming and I won't even realize that the camera is gone off, and it just goes off. So I decided to save up and get a new phone, which I have now. So new to that. My goals, yes, like I said, a lot of things weren't going well for me. I had a lot of things planned for myself and they weren't really working out. So I felt like I was stuck at one place and I wasn't doing anything. So it wasn't really giving me motivation. I don't know what happened. My spiritual life was inconsistent because I was bringing myself down and thinking so low about myself. I just lost interest in everything. I didn't want to read. I didn't even want to listen to music. At first, I was so much a spiritual person. Not when I say spiritual person, I don't mean you should be going astray and be thinking which kind of spiritual am I talking about and all that. Guys, I'm a Christian, that's what I'm talking about. But it just kind of became a roller coaster or something of that sort. So I had to start working on it on my own. And I have friends. I don't know. Concerning friends, I've just learned to set boundaries. Very simple. And I've learned that it's not even important, or like it's not a necessity to have a particular group of friends or a squad, because I'll see a lot of people with like a group of friends hanging out and they all know each other, and my friends don't really know each other. Like my friends are different people at different places, and even the ones that know each other aren't that close. So I was like, what's going on? Like a lot of people have squad, like those kind of things. It's nice, it's cool to have a squad of friends that you all know, like you're all familiar with and all that. But I also realized that there was nothing wrong with having different friends for different reasons. I had to also sit down and realize that I really had friends, because I used to think I didn't have friends and I thought people didn't like me, or I was some way, like because I had a few misunderstandings with other people that could have been very good friends with, and they didn't work out. But sitting down and evaluating myself and everything around me, I noticed that I had friends. I just didn't have the kind of friends that maybe people would normally expect you to have, like the squad and everything of that sort. I just had different friends, like different people in my life for different reasons, and it's totally okay. As for work, this national service thing, my phone wasn't working, my plans weren't working out for me. Then there was national service. I have to go for national service and I have to work, and I worked at the bank, and working at the bank was just so much, like it was a lot. I had plans to try my best to film as much as I could while working, and I couldn't even film a day in my life at work. I was a teller and it was a lot. Work starts at 8, I have to get to work before 8, and the closing time is not always the same. It was a lot. So yeah, I didn't have the time to do that because of work. So that was also stressing me out, and I realized, when I was a kid, I wanted to do a lot of things. I wanted to be a banker, I wanted to be a model, I wanted to be a businesswoman, I wanted to be an air hostess, I wanted to be a lot of things. So when I got the chance to work at the bank, I was thinking, oh, I could do it, like I could combine filming and then banking and everything. When I realized that I couldn't do that, guys, it just broke me down. It was go to work, come back, go to work, come back, go to work, come back. Guys, no time for anything. And it was so stressful and draining because I felt like I was wasting my time. It just got me so bad. I'm sure you guys get it by now, because all the things I've mentioned basically describe how I was feeling or what I was going through mentally. I just wasn't there. Like I was so indifferent. I didn't feel like doing anything. Like whatever happens should happen. I have the same feeling for next year though, that whatever comes should come back. This time it's just being at peace and knowing that God is going to do it, My health, guys, my health was another thing. I was falling sick a lot. I was falling sick a lot. A lot of things were just bringing me down. There are lots of things that I can't really say. Right now, I'm better. I'm really better. That was basically the reason why you guys hadn't seen me for so long. I am so sorry, but I am back and better. I promise. Right now, I just have peace in my heart, and I know that whatever is going to come, God knows what He's doing. So anything, whether I don't like it or not, I'm just going to be at peace with it, knowing that God knows what He's doing. I kind of did this on my own. Like I was so low and I had to bring myself up, and I'm so happy about that. I had to learn so many things on my own. I've just learned to be very grateful, like no matter what. I don't have everything put together. In fact, it's nothing. It's still pretty much the same. I've just learned to be at peace and to be patient, and my perfectionist thing or whatever it was that was going on with me wasn't helping me at all. So I'm just going to slow down. I don't want to rush at anything. That's what I've learned basically, and these 2 years have been really about growth for me, because I've grown so much. Like I used to be so moved about certain things, but right now they don't move me at all. Like I have grown so much and I'm so happy. In as much as I'm not where I want to be, or I'm not fully at where I want to be, doesn't mean I'm not growing. Like if you're not growing, then you're not doing anything. Even the slightest form of growth is growth. With my friends too, like I said, I'm very happy with where I am with my friends. Like I have a very small group of friends. and I think I even prefer it that way. Mentally, I'm okay. I'm honestly okay. I've just told myself that certain things happen, like things are bound to happen. This is life. It's okay if you're not okay, but then you just have to make sure that you get back up on your feet. That is all that matters. You can be sad all you want, but just make sure that you don't stay there forever. Like, you can't be there forever. You have to move on in this life. So that is where I am mentally. I just wanted to let you guys know, or give you guys a little updates on what has been going on. If you watched up to this point, I'm honestly so grateful. Thank you for watching this, taking your time and watching up to this point. Thank you so much. I'm just going to end the video now, and thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.